Hey everyone, and welcome back to the Nook podcast. I'm your host as ever, Purple 8, on my own for a change. I know, shock horror. Uh, there is a reason. It's because this is a foreign language film. Um, to be fair, we've just talked about another foreign language film we did that she could have just watched the kill count of as well. That she's going to do that of, and we could have done it for this film. So, oopsies. Anyway, too late now. I've watched the whole film. But we've watched the American remake, so that's what's important, I guess, and we reviewed that if you want to hear our thoughts on that one. So yeah, it's just me doing a quick little review because I just decided to watch it because I can read subtitles quick enough and listen to what's going on, so where I can actually do a review of it rather than be like, what did he say, what? Anyway, so yeah, I'm doing Wreck, the original, as opposed to the American, if you want to call it remake. It's literally the same film, just in English. My God. Like, it's ridiculously similar to the sequel. It's basically shot for shot without fail. It is just sad, really. And seeing the thank you Dead Meat for all the behind the scenes stuff, seeing how they were basically talking about the remake as if it was this big innovative thing that they had just pulled out of a hat, whereas it's almost exactly the same, except the American one is way more Hollywoody, if you want to call it that. That's probably the best way of putting it. It's still in the style of found footage, the American remake, but it's more. You can tell it's a movie, you know. You wouldn't believe that it's like an actual found footage film. You can tell there's a full crew behind it. Whereas with this one, it's done with pretty much unknown actors playing all the roles. There were people we recognised in the American remake. The actual news host who plays Angela is or was an actual news presenter or a weather girl or something like that. I can't remember. Forgive me, I'm terrible. Trying to remember the dead meat behind the scenes is difficult, but that's where I get most of my knowledge from and my picks of movie. But yeah. And the actual cinematographer slash director, whatever you want. No, it is the cinematographer. The cameraman plays the cameraman, so he is actually running around the set filming the movie, whereas the other one feels like way too professional, you know. Whereas this one is more amateur. There's like nobody. Well, we're just dirty Westerners. We don't understand outside of basically our country. But even if there were well-known Spanish actors, I wouldn't know anyway. But unless they were in Western films. But yeah, this is just a short one because of how similar the films are. I definitely prefer this one, not because lol remake bad. It's just more gritty and grounded, and it feels a bit more realistic and believable, considering it's. I think the remake was on a set, whereas this was in an actual apartment building, and seeing the footage of the people behind the scenes trying to stay out of shot because of how cramped the environment was. It just adds, like I say, more realism to it and believability, if that's even a word. But yeah, check this one out instead of the remake if you can deal with no dub, only sub. If that's even a thing. If you're an anime watcher, first off, ew, why? But you're probably used to the originals and reading the subtitles, so yeah, go do this one instead of Quarantine. But Quarantine is passable. There are sequels to this one, that may be covered eventually by me, if they're ever free on a streaming service. The Quarantine sequel is original, and not remake of Rec 2. Isn't very good, I've seen it, it's not a good film. It's very dumb. But, yeah, sequels will be interesting if I ever get round to them. Best or worst kill? It's difficult to say, because I can't remember what I picked, or what we picked, forgive me, me and my wife, who is currently playing Coral Island. I didn't realise the TV for her was actually on, so you might be able to hear her whacking rocks. But I can't remember what we picked. I probably picked the exact same deaths. No, yeah, I genuinely believe I'm about to pick the same ones. Best one could go to, I believe his name's Alex, the firefighter that falls from the balcony. He doesn't die from that, but the grimness of it alone, that one can take the cake for it. And the worst one can go to the Colombian woman that is killed by the old lady, runs out, and then just dies, essentially. Gets infected. It's zombie films. It's hard to tell what's actually zombies and what's infected, but they're still going to be the best and worst infections, I guess, if you want to be pedantic about it. But yeah, check this one out. Or Quarantine. It's basically the same film, but this one's just better. Check that one out. I think I watched it on Prime for free / with subscription. Go check that out. Go check out our Quarantine review. It's on the channel from, I want to say, around Halloween. I can't remember. I don't know if I just went, should we just do this one? There you go, job done. But yeah. I was about to say, is this our first foreign language film? No, it isn't. We have had other ones that we have had a dub of, and it was terrible. But yeah, thank you ever so much for listening. I again have been your host, Purple Midnight 8. I will see you next time with my wife for another review.